After enduring multiple surgeries due to a serious health scare, Gary Cooper believed he could finally breathe easy. However, unbeknownst to him, his wife was harboring a chilling secret that would unravel the fabric of their marriage. This revelation not only strained their relationship, but also cast a long shadow over his life and career. The pressures of Hollywood, combined with personal turmoil, created a perfect storm that tested his resilience. As he navigated the complexities of fame, the emotional weight of betrayal loomed large. The struggles he faced were not just external. They seeped into his work, influencing the roles he chose and the performances he delivered. Each film became a reflection of his inner turmoil, showcasing a man grappling with the duality of public adoration and private despair. The tragic story of America's Cowboy is not just about the glitz and glamour of the silver screen, but also about the profound challenges that shaped a legend's journey. Growing up on a ranch in Helena, Montana, Gary Cooper, born Frank James Cooper on May 7, 1901, was deeply influenced by the rugged beauty of the American West. This environment shaped his character and provided him with practical skills that would later define his on-screen persona. He learned to ride horses and engage in ranch work, developing a strong connection to the outdoors. These experiences not only fostered a love for nature, but also contributed to the authenticity he brought to his roles in Hollywood films, particularly those portraying cowboys and rugged individuals. Despite the idyllic setting of his childhood, Cooper's family had ambitious dreams for their sons. They envisioned futures filled with opportunities that neither Cooper nor his parents could have fully anticipated. This blend of a simple upbringing and high aspirations set the stage for a remarkable journey into the world of acting, where he would become a celebrated figure in American cinema. Cooper's mother, Alice, believed strongly in the value of a refined education, prompting her to send Gary and his brother across the Atlantic to England. Here, the young boys faced the stark discipline and strict formalities of an English boarding school. The environment was quite different from what they were used to in Montana. While Cooper struggled with the rigid expectations and felt out of place, he did manage to learn English, French, and Latin during his stay. The structured routine and the emphasis on discipline were challenging for him, as he longed for the freedom and simplicity of his home state. The experience was not entirely negative, as it broadened his horizons and introduced him to new languages and cultures. However, the strict atmosphere left him yearning for the open spaces and the more relaxed lifestyle he had known. By 1912, Cooper returned home, marking the end of his formal education. This return to Montana allowed him to reconnect with his roots and the values he cherished. At the age of 15, Cooper's life took a dramatic turn when a car accident severely injured his hip. This incident marked a significant shift in his young life. Misguided medical advice led him to take up horseback riding as a method of recovery. Unfortunately, this choice worsened his condition, but it also played a crucial role in shaping his future. The way he walked, slightly tilted due to his injury, became a defining characteristic of his persona. This unique posture and signature walk set him apart from other actors of his time. Audiences found his rugged appearance and authentic demeanor appealing, which helped him gain popularity in Hollywood's golden age. His physicality, shaped by his early struggles, contributed to the roles he portrayed, often embodying the strong, silent type that resonated with viewers. This life-altering accident, while initially a setback, ultimately became a defining feature of his career, endearing him to fans and solidifying his legacy as an iconic figure in film history. As a young man, Cooper harbored dreams of becoming an artist. He studied art at college briefly, and began selling his cartoons to newspapers, showcasing his creativity and determination. His early work reflected a vibrant imagination and a desire to express himself through visual storytelling. However, financial constraints soon became a significant barrier to his artistic aspirations. The pressures of making a living weighed heavily on him, and the allure of Los Angeles, with its promise of opportunity, drew him away from his original path. Encouraged by friends who had ventured into the film industry, Cooper made the unexpected decision to transition into film work. He started as a stuntman and extra, taking on various roles that allowed him to gain experience in the entertainment world. This shift, while initially unplanned, set him on a path that would ultimately define his legacy as one of Hollywood's most iconic actors. His journey from aspiring artist to celebrated film star illustrates the unpredictable nature of life and the ways in which dreams can evolve over time. In 1925, Gary Cooper found himself immersed in the physically demanding an often dangerous world of stunt work and silent films. This role provided him with a foothold in Hollywood, but it also exposed him to the harsh realities of the film industry. Cooper witnessed firsthand the risks involved, particularly for horses and riders, which led him to describe the environment as tough and cruel. The stunts required not only physical strength, but also a deep understanding of the dangers that came with them. As he navigated this challenging landscape, Cooper began to realize that the risks were not worth the rewards. He saw many colleagues face serious injuries, and the toll it took on both animals and performers weighed heavily on him. Determined to find a safer and more fulfilling role, he took steps to transition into acting. This decision marked the beginning of his journey toward stardom, as he sought opportunities that would allow him to showcase his talent without the perilous demands of stunt work. Cooper's persistence paid off in 1926, when he landed a pivotal role in The Winning of Barbara Worth. His performance in this film earned him critical acclaim and a long-term contract with Paramount Pictures. This opportunity marked the beginning of his rise to fame, showcasing his talent and charisma on screen. The film not only highlighted his acting abilities, but also established him as a leading man in Hollywood. His collaboration with iconic figures like Clara Bow further elevated his career, allowing him to share the screen with some of the most celebrated stars of the time. These partnerships helped solidify his status as one of the industry's most promising stars. As audiences began to recognize his talent, Cooper's roles became more significant, leading to a series of successful films that would define his career. His ability to connect with viewers and portray complex characters made him a favorite among fans and critics alike. This breakthrough role was a crucial turning point that set the stage for his future successes in the film industry. Throughout his life, Gary Cooper's romantic escapades were as much a part of his public persona as his film roles. His passionate affair with Clara Bow captured the attention of the media and fans alike, showcasing a side of Cooper that was both alluring and tumultuous. The chemistry between them was undeniable, but it was not without its complications. Following this, his volatile relationship with Lupe Velez added to the intrigue surrounding his love life. Their passionate encounters often made headlines, reflecting the intense emotions that characterized their time together. Cooper's charm and good looks made him irresistible to many women, drawing them into his orbit. However, his inability to commit and tendency to pursue multiple relationships simultaneously created a trail of heartbreak and scandal. This pattern of romantic entanglements painted a picture of a man who, despite his success on screen, struggled with the complexities of love and commitment. His relationships were often marked by drama, reflecting the highs and lows of a life lived in the public eye. Their relationship was characterized by intense passion and frequent conflict. Gary Cooper's connection with Mexican actress Lupe Velez was a whirlwind of emotions, marked by both attraction and turmoil. The couple's fiery dynamic often spilled into public view, leading to dramatic altercations that captured the attention of onlookers. One particularly alarming incident involved Velez chasing Cooper with a knife, resulting in severe injuries for the actor. Despite the chaos, their bond endured for 3 years, driven by Velez's undeniable charisma and Cooper's magnetic presence. The allure of their relationship was undeniable, yet it was fraught with volatility. As time went on, the tensions escalated, culminating in a chaotic end. In a fit of rage, Velez even attempted to shoot Cooper as he was leaving Los Angeles, a dramatic conclusion to a passionate yet tumultuous affair that left a lasting impression on both their lives. By the 1930s, Gary Cooper found himself at a significant crossroads in his life, both personally and professionally. The pressures and demands of Hollywood had taken a toll on him, leading to a sense of exhaustion. In search of renewal and adventure, he decided to embark on a transformative journey through Europe and East Africa. During this period, he stayed with Countess Dorothy de Frasso in Italy, where he was introduced to the world of high society. This experience allowed Cooper to immerse himself in refined social etiquette, learning the nuances of luxury and sophistication that came with such a lifestyle. Their travels were not limited to Italy. They also included a thrilling safari in East Africa. Here, Cooper engaged in big game hunting, which added an exciting layer of adventure to his already storied life. This journey not only provided him with a break from the relentless pace of Hollywood, but also enriched his experiences, shaping him into a more complex individual. Upon his return to Hollywood, Cooper negotiated a favorable contract with Paramount, allowing him to work on just 2 films per year with substantial creative control. This period marked a turning point in his career, as he prioritized quality over quantity and chose projects that resonated with his evolving artistic sensibilities. His new approach brought critical and commercial success, reaffirming his place as one of Hollywood's most bankable stars. By selecting roles that aligned with his values and interests, Cooper was able to showcase his talent in a way that felt authentic to him. This shift not only revitalized his career, but also allowed him to connect more deeply with audiences. The films he chose during this time often reflected themes of integrity, courage, and resilience, which resonated with viewers and critics alike. As a result, Cooper became a symbol of the classic Hollywood leading man, embodying the ideals of strength and vulnerability. His legacy continued to grow, solidifying his status as an enduring figure in the film industry. In 1933, Cooper married Veronica Balfe, a socialite from a wealthy family. Their union brought stability to his tumultuous life, which had been marked by the pressures of Hollywood and personal challenges. Together, they welcomed a daughter, Maria, in 1937, which further solidified their family bond. Cooper's transformation into a devoted husband and father surprised many who knew him. He embraced family life wholeheartedly, often sharing his love for outdoor activities with Veronica and Maria. They enjoyed spending time together in nature, which became a cherished aspect of their family dynamic. However, despite his efforts to maintain a happy home, Cooper's infidelity and personal struggles continued to test their relationship. The pressures of his career and his own inner conflicts often cast shadows over their marriage, leading to challenges that they had to navigate together. This complex interplay of devotion and difficulty defined their life as a couple, illustrating the struggles many face in balancing personal desires with family responsibilities. Cooper famously turned down the role of Rhett Butler in Gone with the Wind, believing the film would likely fail. This decision was significant, as it opened the door for Clark Gable to take on the iconic character. Gable's portrayal of Rhett Butler became one of the most celebrated performances in film history, earning him immense acclaim and solidifying his status as a leading man in Hollywood. Cooper's choice is often viewed as a miscalculation, a notable what-if moment in his otherwise illustrious career. While Cooper was a talented actor known for his roles in films like High Noon and Sergeant York, the opportunity to play Rhett Butler could have added another layer to his legacy. The role was not only pivotal in Gable's career, but also in shaping the landscape of American cinema. Many fans and critics speculate how Cooper's unique style and presence might have influenced the character and the film's overall impact. This decision remains a fascinating topic of discussion among film historians and enthusiasts, highlighting the unpredictable nature of Hollywood and the paths that actors choose. While working on For Whom the Bell Tolls, Cooper's chemistry with Ingrid Bergman ignited both on and off-screen. Their passionate affair, though brief, showcased Cooper's inability to resist temptation. The two actors shared a deep connection that was evident in their performances, drawing audiences into their emotional turmoil. As they spent time together, the lines between their characters and real life began to blur, leading to a whirlwind romance that captivated Hollywood. However, this relationship left Cooper vulnerable. Bergman, known for her strong will and independence, eventually moved on without looking back. This abrupt end to their affair left Cooper emotionally shaken and exposed, struggling to cope with the loss. The experience marked a significant moment in his life, revealing the complexities of love and desire in the world of fame. Cooper's heartache became a part of his legacy, illustrating the personal costs that often accompany such intense relationships in the spotlight. During the filming of The Fountainhead, Gary Cooper became involved in a scandalous affair with actress Patricia Neal. This relationship captured the attention of Hollywood and the public as it unfolded amidst the backdrop of a high-profile film production. Despite their efforts to keep the affair under wraps, the romance became widely known, leading to significant personal consequences for Cooper. The affair resulted in a public separation from his wife Veronica, which shocked many fans and industry insiders. Although Cooper and Veronica eventually reconciled, the incident left deep emotional scars on their marriage. The scandal not only affected their personal lives, but also contributed to Cooper's complex legacy as a flawed yet compelling figure in Hollywood history. His reputation was marked by this affair, illustrating the challenges and moral dilemmas faced by those in the spotlight. The fallout from this relationship remains a notable chapter in Cooper's life, reflecting the intricate interplay between personal choices and public perception. During the 1950s, Gary Cooper faced significant challenges that led to a period of personal and physical reckoning. He struggled with health issues, including ulcers and hernias, which required him to undergo several surgeries. These medical difficulties took a toll on his well-being and prompted him to seek solace in spirituality. In this quest for peace and understanding, Cooper converted to Catholicism, marking a profound shift in his outlook on life. This transformation was not just about faith, it represented his desire for redemption and a chance to leave behind the sins of his past. As he navigated through his health struggles, Cooper's newfound spirituality provided him with a sense of purpose and direction. He aimed to reconcile his past actions with his present beliefs, striving to embody the values he embraced through his faith. This journey of healing and transformation became a significant chapter in his life, influencing both his personal and professional endeavors. Their friendship spanned over 2 decades, creating a bond that was both unexpected and profound. Gary Cooper, known for his quiet and reserved nature, found a unique companion in Ernest Hemingway, whose personality was wild and boisterous. Despite their contrasting temperaments, they shared a mutual respect that allowed their friendship to flourish. Cooper admired Hemingway's boldness and creativity, while Hemingway appreciated Cooper's calm demeanor and strength. This relationship became a source of emotional support for both men during challenging times in their lives. They often turned to each other for guidance and understanding, navigating their personal struggles together. Their conversations ranged from deep discussions about life and art to lighter moments filled with laughter. This enduring connection highlighted the depth of their friendship, proving that even the most unlikely pairs can form lasting bonds that withstand the test of time. Diagnosed with terminal cancer in 1960, Cooper faced his illness with quiet dignity. His wife made the decision to shield him from the full extent of his condition, allowing him to maintain a sense of normalcy during a challenging time. This protective measure meant that Cooper was largely unaware of how serious his health situation truly was. Despite the gravity of his diagnosis, he approached his final days with a remarkable sense of acceptance and faith. His final public statement reflected this attitude, showcasing his grace and resilience in the face of adversity. Cooper's ability to confront his illness without despair left a lasting impression on those who admired him. His strength during this difficult period resonated with many, highlighting not only his character as an actor, but also as a person. The way he handled his final moments serves as a testament to his enduring spirit and the impact he had on those around him. Gary Cooper passed away on May 13, 1961, at the age of 60. His death marked the end of an era, as Hollywood mourned one of its brightest stars. Cooper was known for his strong screen presence and ability to portray complex characters with a sense of authenticity. His performances in films like High Noon and Sergeant York left a lasting impact on audiences and set a standard for future actors. Less than 2 months after Cooper's passing, his close friend Ernest Hemingway died by suicide. This tragic event underscored the profound loss of 2 legendary figures whose lives were intertwined. Both men were icons of their time, representing the spirit of American culture and creativity. Their friendship was marked by mutual respect and admiration, and their deaths left a void in the artistic community. The legacy of Gary Cooper continues to influence actors and filmmakers today, reminding us of the power of storytelling and the emotional depth that great performances can convey. The story of Gary Cooper reveals the complexities of a man who was both a beloved Hollywood icon and a deeply troubled individual. As he faced the aftermath of his health issues, the emotional strain from his wife's hidden betrayal weighed heavily on him. This personal crisis not only affected his marriage, but also seeped into his professional life, influencing the roles he chose and the performances he delivered. Each film became a canvas for his inner struggles, reflecting the tension between his public persona and private despair. The pressures of fame, combined with personal turmoil, created a perfect storm that tested his resilience. Cooper's journey illustrates how the glitz and glamour of Hollywood can mask profound challenges, revealing the human side of a legend. His legacy is not just defined by his cinematic achievements, but also by the emotional battles he fought behind the scenes, making his story a poignant reminder of the price of fame and the fragility of personal relationships.